Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted for 2 weeks and you probably missed me, and it's okay because I'm back with another video. I just wasn't feeling well and I feel the need to do this therapy session because I realized that if I don't create content because I'm not feeling well, that means if I'm not okay, then I'm not going to be productive, you know. So this is a therapy session. Welcome to my therapy session where we just talk about how we feel and how I navigate my feelings and how I've gotten to a better place where I'm even able to sit down and just do this video. So if you are new here, my name is uplifting, and I don't want to restrict myself to personal development or anything like that, but it's just a positive community to have good conversations at. And if you're coming back by, and I still have new subscribers out of my followers on Instagram, hi guys, I appreciate you. I saw some of the comments. I'm really pleased to have you by, and I can't wait for us to experience each other. All right, so therapy session. I've never done anything like this. I think I just wanted to be my safe space of some sort, because when I created this YouTube, my intention with it was to be a safe space for you, but I also wanted to be a safe space for me as well, where I can just come here, tell you how I feel, whether it's good or bad, and be able to express it, hoping to not be judged, or you express yourself without judgment and just find solutions, or just have an ear to listen, you know. So the past 2 weeks or so, I just really wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good at all, and I couldn't be productive at all. I was just sitting around, and I'm like, I even created some of the videos. I can show it on screen if I still have it, and I didn't post it because I'm like, it's probably not good enough or whatnot, you know. But I realized it was to know you can actually create content out of not feeling good and get to help people understand how you navigate your feelings when you don't feel good, or how do you get to a place where you do feel good, you know. So there's a couple of things that I wrote down, just looking, because now I'm at a better place, like mentally, emotionally, compared to the past 2 weeks. And how did I get there? Like, how did I end up being in a point where I'm okay? I'm like this. I'm the normal girl that you know, the confident girl, the pretty girl, the just fun, okay to have conversations and positive, and not sleeping and not making my bed the whole time. So I wrote 5 things, just a few things, like probably 5, that really helped me just step out of that headspace that I was in. Firstly, situations are always different for different people. Like, sometimes you'd be going down depression, sometimes it's just you losing your job or you losing a partner. It could be anything. So these things that I wrote down are just my experience of the situation that I was in and how it helped me get out of it. Number 1 is spend time with people that make you feel good about yourself. So having good people around you can be so beneficial. I, for one, am surrounded by really great people, from family to friends to acquaintances. Everyone is of value. As I've always said, I think I said in my get to know me video, how intentional I am with every little thing that I do. It goes the same way with the people that I surround myself by. I don't just have you in my life, but I have you in my life because I'm intentional about you. You are of value to me. So that way, when I'm not okay, it's so easy to just go to someone, be it a friend, have a phone call with someone, conversate with them, and there's no way I can talk to those people or spend time with those people and not feel good or better than I was feeling after. So make sure that you spend time with people that make you feel good about yourself. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right, so the second one is try to shift to a more different and positive perspective than the one you're currently in. So when you're not feeling well, or you're just going down the drain, normally you just have a negative perspective of the situation, and it could be negative. I mean, losing a relationship could be negative, but there's always something positive out of every situation, literally. Unless maybe you're losing a parent, something that it's out of your control. But if it's other things, there's always something positive that you can look at. So try to think of every other aspect of the situation. Like, look at every detail of the situation, and somewhere, somehow, you will find a different perspective. I remember the last time when you guys asked me about my relationship, my past relationship, and I told you guys, if perspective is someone else saying, I'm so sad this relationship ended after 3 years, when there's someone who could actually say, I am so glad it lasted 3 years, it could have been 2 months, so there's always a positive perspective that you could stick with that will make you feel better compared to focusing on a negative perspective that you're currently in. So try by all means to just change your perspective or see it differently than what it is. The next thing that really helped me just get to this point is relaxing, just sitting back and figuring it out again, basically just going back to the drawing board, because most of the time when I'm stressed, it would be my life and my career. It's really about anything else. It's like, where do I go next? How can I make this right? How can I become more of a person that I want to be? It's always mostly about my career. So sometimes just relaxing and just not doing anything in a day, and that depends on certain things. You can't just say, as in, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to do anything. But when you're so confused and you're stressed and there's a lot of clutter, sometimes it's really important to just sit back. I showed you guys some of my candles on my Instagram that are boards that they have different smells. Basically, some are written balance, calm, awaken. So doing things like that, self-care, depending on what matters to you, what makes you feel good, what keeps you alive, do all of those things, even if it's taking a walk at the beach. But sit back, just take a day to relax, or take a day to figure it out, and not pressure yourself to work in confusion, because sometimes when you force yourself to work in confusion, you end up not getting good results. If I come here cluttered and I don't even want to not do this, I don't even want to speak about this, and I'm cluttered, it will show, like energy will show. So sit back, relax, try to figure it out again. I mean, life is, as much as life is short, life is also long, and you want to do something with a full heart. So yeah, go back to the drawing board anytime you want to go to the drawing board. You don't have to feel like if you go back then we are sala in a way, just go back, figure it out again and start over, regardless of whatever the situation is. Go back to the drawing board and redraw, replan, redo everything. Another thing that really helped me, that is not only necessary when I'm not okay, but in general in life, we always speak about this with my friend, to consume content that uplifts you. So my friend Ulisa, who is sitting behind the scenes, she doesn't want to come to my camera because of hair and Azinjanjari. She'll probably be part of the collaboration but she says to me that she does not follow people that are not growing her in some way, and I find that really important, because sometimes you end up comparing yourself on social media, wanting things you don't even fully desire, but because someone has it, so consume content that will be of value to you. And by this, I don't only mean just pictures on Instagram or the people you follow, but podcasts, YouTube channels you follow, the type of music you listen to. Because you know how sometimes you'd be sad and then you listen to sad music and then you become sadder? It's like I could have listened to a happier song or a more positive song that could have uplifted me, but I didn't, and I'm getting worse, So make sure that you're intentional about every little content that you consume. The same way people speak of food, actually the health people that say, whatever you are what you eat. It's the same thing mentally. You are what you eat mentally. So if you consume positive content, you will grow mentally, you'll be healthy mentally, and in that way, be fine, or be able to just stay in a good space so you can be productive. Okay, next is sometimes you just need to allow yourself to feel. A lot of people run away from feelings, and this is what I'm trying to do. Me speaking about this, me speaking about how my life is not always the best, or I don't always feel so good, helps. I'm allowing myself to feel. And when you allow yourself to feel every little emotion, you easily get to a point of acceptance. It's okay, this is the situation right now, so what can I do to change the situation? Whereas when you don't allow yourself to feel, it's like you're denying what's going on in the moment. You're denying what's going on in the moment, and you can never be able to solve the problem without understanding the cause, and you won't understand the cause if you don't want to accept, or if you're denying whatever's going on. I don't know if you get me, but yeah, so just allow yourself to feel, the same way you feel happiness, positive feelings, the same way you feel positive feelings to the core, sometimes it's necessary to feel the negative feelings to the core as well. It'll get you to a point of acceptance, and then from there you'll be able to solve your problem understanding the cause. I'm repeating the same thing, but I hope you get it. Just want you to get it. Feel, you know. The last one is have someone to talk to. This is very important, and sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that can have a reply of some sort that will be of value. I have a little sister. I could literally call my little sister and tell her how I feel, and she might not even know how to deal with the problem because she's such a baby. But the fact that there's an ear to listen, or I've expressed myself, it's a healthy way of dealing with some things sometimes. So have someone to talk to, be it a friend, a psychologist. I'm here for all of that. So have someone to talk to, just express yourself, be vocal about how you feel. It helps me a lot, and it has kept me clean. It's like when I'm speaking about how I feel, it's kind of going out, you know. So have someone to talk to. And if you look at your circle, and when you're not okay, you feel like there's no one to talk to, maybe we have to revisit your circle, and you just find out, Uguti, am I surrounded by the right people or not, you know. So have someone to talk to, just speak about how you feel, guys. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are just a few points that really helped me step out of an uncomfortable mental space and emotional space, and I'm really hoping that some of you or all of you will find value out of this and be able to use it for yourself, and also just being in a position where I'm taking a negative experience and using it positively to build value to you. If you really find value out of this, it'll be more meaningful to me, because that would mean that I'd actually be able to create content not only when I'm good and coming with this energy, you know, but also on days when I don't really feel like doing it. I can always take that negative experience and use it positively to be of value to you guys. So I hope you found value. I hope this is meaningful to you, and you could also tell me actually in the comments, Suguti, how do you normally deal with an unpleasant mental states, emotional states? How do you get out of that? How do you step out of that? Or what have you done before that have helped you to step out of that emotional and mental negative headspace? So yeah, I actually have so much time I could film another video. That's it for today. Thank you for being on my channel, guys. I haven't cheersed to the friends because I've been drinking water, but we are back with cheersing to the friends. This wine was left by a man. That ghosted. I hope he's not watching this YouTube video. He ghosted me, but at least we have wine that we can drink. And actually, I shouldn't say I've been ghosted on social media. He didn't ghost me. I left. Let's cheers to the friends.